呪術廻戦
Okay, let's read chapter 31 of Jujutsu Kaisen, Mata Asta. Mata Asta. So again tomorrow. Again tomorrow. Could also mean like, I guess, see you tomorrow. But there you go. Za. Okay, so Itadori kind of butted in on Mahito's domain expansion. 何が起こったんだ? What happened? 突如、倒れた音敵を前に 0.1 票の事実? 事実. Okay. 突如. Suddenly. Suddenly, all of a sudden, the taken out, like, grudge enemy, onteki, sworn enemy, in front of Jishitsu. Stupefaction. So, a stupefaction, a self-loss, a stupefaction of 0.1 seconds before one sworn enemy that was taken out suddenly. Or that was taken out and that happened suddenly. その間走った思想の上積み. That period ran through thought of uwazumi. Uwazumi is a clear layer in a fluid, a clear top of a liquid. Clear top of a liquid of a thought. Yeah. Like ran through that time. A clear layer of a fluid of a thought ran through, like, during that time of the stupefaction of 0.1 seconds, all that stuff. Okay? Shiketsu, blood loss. Nanami, that's that guy. Genkai, limit. Ryoiki, domain. Seizon, existence. Koroseru, able to kill. Oh, okay. Maybe this is before. It's 0.1 seconds before suddenly taking out the enemy. This, like, clear thought ran to the top of his mind. That's kind of like this what it is. And so this is him bursting into the domain, right? So he's blood loss, Nanami, that's Nanami. At the limit, again, existence, domain, able to kill. Dun. Oh, I guess that was just now. So now he's rushing in. Like, I can kill him now. Korosu. Like, I'm gonna kill you. Will kill you. Ryoiki tenkai nante juryoku shohi da. Domain expansion or domain evolution and whatever. It's a expenditure of cursed energy. Shohi is like an erasure cost. Yeah, consumption, expenditure of cursed energy. Domain expansion. まさに切り札最終音儀、それを少なめ。Masani, like truly? Surely, or just on the verge of the final. A kirifuda is like a trump card. Yeah. Kirifuda. So like it's either being on the verge of a trump card, the final ongi, final obligation or favor or debt of gratitude. That thing, or sukuna, that thing. And he says sukuna me, which is sort of like that bastard sukuna. Okay. Daga, however, koko ga seto giwa shibari dase. However, this place, it's setogiwa. It's the critical moment. It's at the brink. Shibari dase, like send out the shibari, the binding. I don't think that means anything else. He's been talking about trying to get a binding thing to come out. Yeah. Boko? Okay, that's like plumping up or something. Bokokokoko? Yeah, he's... Wow. Okay. Saigo no shuryoku wo. The final cursed energy, cursed strength. And O wasn't like do it or employ or whatever. Dong. The final Saigo no. Okay. Mato. Mato ga dekai. Mato here is like target. Yeah, the marker of the target is huge. Juryoku no nagare mo naideru counter wa nai. The cursed energy, or the flow of the cursed energy also is naideru. It is calming down. It's dying down. As for a counter, like counterattack, it does not exist. Kakujitsu ni kougeki o aterareru. Accurately, attacks will be able to hit. Okay. Saigo no chansu. It's the final chance. And the chansu here, the characters are like kogi. The final kokai, maybe? Koki? Yeah, koki. Anyway, koki. He says chansu. Same thing. Kakehiki wa mo iranai. As for like holding punches, kakehiki. Or pulling back on a drive or gallant. So as for like tactics or strategy, it's not necessary. So strategy tactics are no longer necessary. Soko ni aru no wa kagiri naku. In that place, as for the thing that exists there, in that place, without limit, it's limitless. Toumei na satsui. Killing intent. Some sort of killing intent. Toumei. Transparent, clean killing intent. So I guess the thing that exists is a limitless, transparent, clean killing intent. Okay? Keite Ken. Have we seen this before? Ken is fist. Great difference. So the great difference fist. And we get this nice split across the pages here. Keite Ken. Ka. Okay. And then we get this. Ba, 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 ba. All right. And he like pops like a balloon. Pun. Nah. Like what? Ah, なんだこの手応えのなさは? Okay, so what? This hand answer, this hand reply? Tegotai? Response, reaction, resistance, feedback. It was no nasa. No nasa. I don't know. Tegotai no nasa. Oh, is this the noun form of nai? As for the nothingness of this resistance or feedback, I think that's what he's saying. As for the nothingness, what was this nothingness of this feedback? Meaning, like it didn't feel like anything, I guess. Suddenly, Nanami is dashing off. There's something over there. Ah, he's doing the old Pipo leave, the old Muzan. Bye bye. Mate, wait. 楽しかったよ. It was fun. Zurun. Bago. Chi. Okay, he got away. Ino-kun was the guy that was with him earlier. Ino-kun. Honmaru ga haisui ko kara tousou shimashita. Okay, so Honmaru. The inner citadel? I don't think that means that. Honmaru ga haisui ko. Drainage. From the drainage, well, yeah, from the drainage entrance. So this thing. Tousou shimashita, fled. Yeah, flight, desertion, escape. So Honmaru,
hello there,
maybe is a way to talk about the target or something like that. But I forget why Honmaru. Anyway. 私と言った地点から東南に向けて白身粒の白身粒しにお願いします. Okay, so yeah, with me were point from the place like with me where I was with me, or from the place existing with me to the southeast base in Shirami Tsubu. a very thorough search. This literally means crushing lice. Please do. So please do a thorough search, like facing to the southeast, like I guess from the place where we were. Ima nara kimi de mo haraeru. If it's now, even with you able to purify. So like now, even you could purify the enemy, the target. Watashi tachi mo oimashou. We also, let's chase. Dosa. Good. Itadori-kun. Ugoke karara. Move, body. Korosun daro. Like you were killing, weren't you? Aitsuo, that guy. Like you were going to kill him, right? That guy. This is Itadori. He's wanting to go, but his body is giving up here. Gucha gucha ni tataki koro. And then, like, gucha gucha, like into pieces, strike and kill, and he fades out. Ha, ha. So here's Mahito. Ha, 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 ha. Are ga noroi no o. That was the king of curses. So he's talking about, Ryomen Sukuna. So Sukuna. Genjiten de wa, Jogo yori, Juryoku no soryo de wa, Atoru hazu. Otoru hazu. Okay. All right, so King of Curses, Ryomen, that was him, Sukuna. Genjiten, like at the present point in time, as for at the present, more than Jogo, which is the volcano dude. Cursed energy, soryo, like total amount. Yeah, the aggregated amount of the cursed energy, as for that, it ought to be odoru. Otoru. I was going to say odoru means to dance. Inferior. So, again, he's saying that Sukuna's energy, total aggregate amount of energy, ought to be less than Jogo. Nanoni sono sonzai kan. Even though, or in spite of that, that existence feeling, that feeling of existence, ... Ano sonzai kan. Tamashi no kaku ga chigao. Kaku in this case is that status? Yeah. The status of the soul is different. Status or the status, the character of the soul is different. Usually in this case, it means the implication is like completely above and beyond. Kore wa kakushin da. As for this, it's like confirmation or confidence. Ore tachi ga zenmetsu shite mo, we, even if obliterate, even if we completely destroy, Sukuna sae futsukatsu sureba noroi no jidai ga kuru. Even Sukuna, revival, if it's done, the era of curses will come. Oh, okay. So he's saying now, like, so I have confidence. We, like, even if we're annihilated, meaning all the other curses, if it's Sukuna, if he's revived, if revival is done, the age of curses will come. Shikashi, however, maitana, it's too bad, or like maitana usually means like I give up. Budu, his hand is trembling. Ore wa ima dou shiyou mo naku. Yeah, so as for me right now, it can't be helped. There's no other way. Itadori Yuji o koroshitai. I want to kill Itadori Yuji. Yeah, it's like, I give up. It can't be helped. Modokashi. Demo, maika. Okay. Ugh, it is modokashi. Modokashi. It's irritating. How irritating, how frustrating. But, well, whatever. Maika. All right. I love how you go from these really gory, whatever scenes to the cute little chibi style. Karada to chigatte. Differing from the physical body, and he says body, but it's like the flesh body. Differing from that, tamashi wa nandomo demo koroseru. As for the soul, even multiple times or several times able to kill. So you can kill the soul multiple times, but which is different from the body. Tsugi wa dou koroshite yarou kana? As for next, how killing should I do, I wonder? How should I kill him next time, I wonder? Okay. Switching scenes, it's nighttime. Ansei ni shitero to iwarete ita desho? Ansei, like rest or calm. Yeah, rest, quiet, repose. Do towards quiet. In other words, take a rest, what you were told or was said, right? Oh boy. Itadori-kun. So talking to him. They're in some sort of morgue or something. Sekkyo. Sekkyo was the, like, preaching lecture. Yeah. Preaching sermon. Like, is it sermon time? He had mentioned, Nanami had mentioned doing that to him later. So this is Itadori asking that question. Inochi o tasukete moratta aite ni sekkyoku mo kuso mo nai desho? Okay. To a partner or opponent, but to a partner who received saving of life, even preaching or even just shit, it doesn't exist. There's no, it's not going to happen, right? Orega, like me, meaning like I saved. Yatsu. Tsugihagi. This is the patchwork cobble thing. That's what they call Mahito, because his face looks like it's stitched up. So it's Yatsu, that guy, but Tsugihagi, the patchwork. Tsugihagi no jutsushiki wa tani no tamashi ni kanshou suru. Kanshou is to interfere. As for patchwork faces technique, other people's souls, it does interference. So his technique interferes with other people's souls. This is Nanami talking, I guess. Kimi ga ryoiki ni shinryu shita koto de sukuna no tamashi ni furete shimatta no desho? Okage de tasukarimashita. Okay, so you, into the domain, the penetration, doing the penetration into the domain, the event of doing that. Sukuna's soul, and we'll come back to that, furete shimata. It was touched by Sukuna's soul, probably. And instead of the normal kanji we get for tamashi, meaning soul, we get this, which is like reverse something. Gyaku. Let's see if we can find this other one. Gyaku. There could be a lot of potential ones for Gyaku if I don't just look up that. Nope, there it is. Gekirin. Imperial Wrath. Okay, so we get this equation of Imperial Wrath with Sukuna's soul. Interesting. Anyway, that's what probably happened when you penetrated into the domain. Thanks to that, we're saved. Or was saved. でも、俺、変わってねえよ. But I didn't change, you know? So, Itadori didn't turn into Sukuna. Sukuna が出たのではなく、奴が入ったんです。Sukuna, as for coming out, didn't. And as for Sukuna, coming out, it was not. That guy, meaning Mahito, entered. That guy is the one that entered. Ja, 助けたのは俺じゃない? So then, or well, as for the one saved, me it wasn't. Or like, as for me, the one that saved, I guess it wasn't me. こいつの気まぐれだ。気まぐれ。Whim, caprice, fickle whimsy. It was the whimsy of that guy. The uneven temper, the mood of that guy. Nanamin. 俺は今日人を殺したよ. As for me, today I killed people, you know? So he's referring to the people on the roof that Mahito had transformed and that he was trying not to kill. But then we just saw him later and there was sort of the assumption he had killed them. So he's saying he killed them. Hito wa shinu, sore wa shikata nai. So as for people, they die. And as for that, there's nothing you can do about it. Nara semete tarashiku shinde hoshii, so omotte itta n da. Nara semete. At least becoming? I guess like maybe if that's the case, at least a proper death wanting. We've seen this term occasionally, this tarashiku shi, like a righteous death or a proper way of dying. Wanting a proper way of dying if that's the case. If people die and there's nothing you can do about it. That's what I was thinking. だから, therefore, 引き金を引かせないことばっかり考えていた。引き金。Hikigane is the trigger. And hikigane o hiku, to pull the trigger. if it's just not making pull the trigger, was thinking, or am thinking. Therefore, am thinking it's just maybe like not making pull the trigger. It's just that. Bakari kange. No. Just was only thinking about not making people pull the trigger, I guess. Demo jibun de, but with oneself, hikigane o hiite wakaranaku natta n da. With oneself pulling the trigger, it's become not understanding. Okay. So this whole thing about wanting people to die a normal death or a right or proper death, and all that stuff. But he said, I was only thinking about, I guess, like other people pulling the trigger, or not allowing other people to pull, or not allowing people to pull the trigger. But oneself pulling the trigger, it's become like not knowing what to do. Okay. Tarashi shite nani? What is a righteous death, a proper death? Okay. そんなこと私にだってわかりませんよ. That sort of a thing, like if it's me, then I don't know. 善人が安らかに悪人が罰を受け死ぬことが正しいとしても Okay. Good people in Yasuraka Okay, yeah. So like good people toward peaceful or calm or tranquility, and bad people receiving punishment, dying event, tarashi toshitemo, even if that's correct, what he just said, even if that's correct. 世の中の多くの人は善人でも悪人でもない. As for many people in the world, even good people and even bad people don't exist. So most of the people in the world aren't good people or bad people. 死は万人の執着ですか? As for death, 万人. Oh, to all people. All people's like final arrival it is. Death is the final arrival, the final destination for all people. 執着. Yeah, the terminal station. End of the line. 同じ死は存在しない. As for the same death, existence will not do. 同じ死は存在しない. I guess, yeah, existence doesn't do the same sort of death, doesn't do the same death. それらをすべて正しく導くというのはきっと苦しい. Those things, all righteous or proper michibiku, conducting. Yeah. Okay. So as for conducting, or as for the ones that are called conducting or guiding correctly everything of those things, the deaths, I guess, certainly it's kurushi, painful, difficult, hard. 私はおすすめしません. And as for me, I will not offer a recommendation, or I won't. Yeah, おすすめしません. I won't do a recommendation. Okay. Yeah, he's saying here, as for this thing called like trying to guide or show the way for a correct thing for everyone, give everyone a correct righteous death or whatever, that's certainly kurushi, painful, difficult, whatever. So he's saying like, as for that, me, I don't recommend it. などと言っても、君はやるのでしょうね. Things like that, even if I say, so even if I go on like that, as for you, you're gonna do it, right? So basically, like, even if I tell you that, you're still gonna try. You're still gonna do it, aren't you? 死なない程度にしてくださいよ. So please do towards the extent of like not dying. Basically, please don't die. Or it's not a reason for dying. 今日、君がいなければ、私が死んでいたように. Today, you, if you weren't there, if you didn't exist today, I would have died. I in the manner of being dead. Or in the way of me being dead if you didn't exist today. 君を必要とする人がこれから大勢現れる. You ought to be, or necessary people from here on, a large number of people will appear. People having as a necessity you, from here on, a large number will appear. Okay, yeah. So today, in the manner that I would have died if you didn't exist, from here on, a large number will appear who will do as necessary you, that you're going to be necessary for. イタロリ君はもう呪術師なんですから. As for Itadori-kun, already a sorcerer, and that's why. Okay, we're getting kind of a flashback. 要するに、私もあなたを術師として認めていない. Okay. In a word, simply put, I also, you, as a sorcerer, do not confirm. So he's kind of flashing back to this statement. Okay. Kaketa yatsu kara kono haku irete ke. Okay, this is irete oke. Kaketa yatsu. Written things, I guess, after that or from that, this box, like place. Yeah. So basically, they're taking a test. And he's basically like, your written things, put them in this box. 名前は書かなくていいからな. As for the names, even if you don't write it, it's fine. So don't write your names. いじめに関する. Okay, いじめ is about like bullying. Yeah. So in relation to bullying, so this is some sort of survey. Likely from the recent incident that happened at the school. So that's why he said, don't put your name. Or basically, if you don't have to put your name, is what he said. Okay. And maybe bullying is happening right now as they're taking this survey. Or is that a flashback for her? And that's Junpei. Yeah. That's a flashback. So she saw this happen to Junpei. There she is taking the survey. Yoshino no あの傷お前がやったんだな。Ito? Okay, so Yoshino's scar, that scar of Yoshino, you did it, didn't you? You're the one that did it, right? Ito. 안토기 부르 부르테난 뭐できなかった人にあーだこうだ言われたくないんすけど. Okay, so that's sort of a time. Burute nan mo, like something about trembling. Yeah, I think that's like buru. Dekinakata hito ni, by people that weren't able to. Burute nan mo dekinakata hito. By incapable people that were trembling at that time, that way and this way. Iware takunai. Don't want it said. Okay. Yeah, this is like not wanting to be told what this way or that way. I don't want to be told go this way, go that way, or I want to be told what to do by people that didn't do anything and were trembling at that time. Something like that. The English went with, why should I be lectured by someone who wimped out? That would be this. And didn't do anything to help. Ada kolda is this, that, and the other. Yeah. That would be the lecturing. Don't want to be lectured. Don't want to be told this, that, and the other by whatever. 学校辞めて引っ越したんだろう、あいつ。Quit school and moved, right? That guy? もうよくね. Isn't that good enough? つか、俺, I mean, I. あれから左腕まともに動かねえんすけど. Since that time, since that thing, left arm, fair and square, not able to move. Okay, so this whole incident that happened with Junpei, apparently his left arm has been kind of paralyzed. Oh, it's just them talking now. Okay. 今聞いてるのは罪の話だ. Right now, as for like what we're talking about, as for what we're listening or talking about right now, it's a story of crime or the story of wrongdoing. お前に下った罰については一人で噛み締めろ. As for regarding the punishment, like I guess handed out to you or descended upon you, alone, like you're eating it alone, you're biting into it alone. Kami shime. Yeah, to chew thoroughly, so to reflect upon, to digest it alone. All right. Sensei no batsu wa, as for the teacher's punishment, meaning, 俺はこれからだ. As for me, it's from here. meaning like, I guess he will be punished. まずは見えていなかったものをちゃんと見る. As for now, or as for first originally, the things wasn't able to see, properly seeing. 俺もお前も I also and you also. ヨシの心を殺した罪を一生背負って生きていくんだ. You and I, the crime of killing Yoshino's spirit, his heart, entire life bearing the burden, will go and live. So we'll bear that burden our entire lives. 見てるからな. So like this, because I'm watching Ito. This is Ito. Okay. 正しい詩にざまなんてわかりゃしない. Hey, Wincing. Happy Wednesday Eve. A correct death. Zamanan? Ni zamanante. What does that mean? Ni zama? Oh, zama. So, okay. Let's go with this. Zama usually means a mess, a sad sight. But here it's a way or a manner. So the way or the manner of a correct or proper death and whatever, like, I don't know. Understanding that, I'm not doing. なら、せめておわかるまであいつを殺すまで. If that's the case, at least until understand. So it's like, if that's the case, that I don't understand what it is, until I do understand, until I kill that guy. This is likely meaning Sukuna, or Mahito. This is Itadori talking. Yeah. もう俺は負けない. As for me, I can't lose. No longer will lose. Or no longer able to lose. Okay. Itadori has his purpose. That's the end of the chapter. 別の子にしますか? 別の子. Like, do a different ko? Kid? Daughter? いや、この子でいい. No, this kid is fine. Yeah, that's musume. They're saying daughter, girl. Like, do you want another kid? Another girl? No, this kid is fine. There's some joke here I don't get, obviously. Okay. That's the end of 31. Next, 32. It looks like we're going to maybe get out of that arc and on to another storyline here. Hansei. We'll see what that is next time.